It's been it's been a few weeks since the last adventure. Our adventurers had successfully destroyed the dungeon slash business that the evil wizard had crafted, and after getting a vast sum of money, we find our adventurers just relaxing in the dorm hall, eating a nice, wonderful meal, free of charge, provided for taking out such a horrible monster.
Ooh, some good steak.
The best steak.
Yeah.
Just a regular old sirloin. Are there fries in this world?
Yeah, there are fries.
Good.
I'm pretty sure people figured out vegetable oil by now. Chew.
That's all I needed to make sure. Chew.
What a beautiful hold wang. Anyway,
That doesn't sound as good as eating a steak.
what did y'all think it was? It was a play of words on doang.
Yeah.
But also Holden. All right. So y'all got paid 200 gold for the last adventure. It was a pretty
Pretty sweet.
And let's see. Now as official adventurers, a part of the adventuring guild, and proving your worth, taking out that evil dungeon, you are greeted by the enchanter. Hello, how's it going? I've heard you guys have been asking about me.
Yes.
Use services.
Well, I just was they just let me know that you guys have achieved a rank high enough within the guild. They don't have names, they just say what you're allowed to do, and I've been told I should help a couple of people get what you would say extra weapon.
Oh.
Wonderful good weapon.
Very, very good weapons.
Some might call that magical.
Maybe.
Did someone say weapon?
Weapon.
How did I already forget everyone's name? Hold on. Remember to edit this out.
Man.
Here it is. All right. He looks at did Corin die or yeah?
Yeah, it's Terra.
It's Terra now, right? Okay. He looks at Iggy and Terra and says, "Oh, that's a nice. What is that?" He's looking at your axe.
It's a guitar, but it's also an actual axe.
Really now?
Yeah, it's
Here, let me play you a sick tune. I play Cliffs of Dover.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Yeah, you play Cliffs of Dover, and this guy's like visibly his hair begins to stand up, like getting blown back from just your magical, epic electric lute playing.
Don't mind if I praise God?
Start dancing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you guys. Okay, I've been really interested in helping.
I'm rolling performance.
Okay,
Wait, are you rolling performance?
he's dancing.
Because I'm praising God right now.
Is that
I rolled an 11.
performance or acrobatics? Oh man.
I rolled an
Average
11.
them.
Oh, you rolled an 11. He glances at you and he goes, "Okay." Anyway, the dance you did appeared like what I would say a white people dance,
That's
But-
what I'm going for.
but not quite Carlton level.
Disappointing.
So he also looks to Taram, and he says, "So I've heard you've been doing some business around here, and were really instrumental in solving those murders a while back."
I don't like to brag, but totally.
Why don't you two join me? And he takes you back to his shop. By the way, this is the pre-order bonus for helping out DOS with their character. He takes you back, and he
The day one edition.
yeah, he takes you back to his weapon shop and gives you both +1 upgrades to your weapons.
Oh man, that's pretty good.
Ah, sweet.
And I guess that would be to your. I forget what Terra has.
Daggers.
Okay, daggers. All right, yeah, he'd give it to your daggers. For some reason, I was thinking like you had a bow.
I do have a short bow, but
Yeah, but he's doing like one weapon at a time. Yeah, that's the sheet you're supposed to use. You can copy them over, but also like if I just tell you to make a check. Jesus, don't do that sort of.
I'm so sorry.
that's audio death.
Mister, I have a podcast. Fucking so do I. It's fine. I'll edit it out. This'll.
I'll make sure to mute that stuff when.
Oh my god. There's gonna be so much editing in this video already.
So sorry.
I didn't edit the last one at all because I was lazy. I edited it like twice. There's like 2 cuts. Anyway, he gives you both +1 weapons, and he sends you on your way. You go back to sit down. A very strange adventurer walks up. He's kind of like lanky and like awkward. He looks at Crane and says, "Hey, I saw you took out that like ninja clan." He looks at Megamine. All right.
There we go.
Can we say that Megamine's nickname is Crane?
Megamine's nickname is Crane
There we go.
Because she's graceful like a bird.
because that's what her tramp stamp says. Okay, I won't attach any cannons to your character like that. They call you Crane because you're majestic like a bird. Anyway,
Yeah, like that.
he looks to Megamine. Looks to Megamine and says, "That was really cool, and you just blew up a whole chunk of the town, and no one was hurt. I was just really impressed by that a while back, and I heard what you did to that dungeon. You like leveled it. I've never even thought of that as an option. So I wanted to treat you guys to a nice banquet."
So here's a hamburger.
Yeah, he looks at you and is like, I just kind of slayed like some young dragons, and no big deal. But I got a lot of money, and I wanted to reward other people doing the good works. So they bring out like yeah, you can read his mind.
Okay, I need to remember what fucking read your mind is called.
Yeah.
Read mind.
Cool.
Detect thoughts.
All right, you detect his thoughts.
What's that about thoughts?
What's that about? Is this guy a thought? Anyway,
I forget what.
he-
Yeah, okay, it's nothing.
okay, it's just an action, and you're not in combat, and
Yeah, I was just-
it doesn't look to. It's a 2nd level divination, but you're not like on the adventure yet, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You read his thoughts. You find out his name is Gary, and he actually did like go out and like he just has visions of he has like horrific post-traumatic visions in his head that are just running constantly of him taking an axe to a bunch of dragon eggs and like a mama dragon. Like he was impressive, you can tell from the visions, but It's left him pretty shook. He's worse for wear.
Omelet.
Oh, I also have. I have this thing called. What's it called? It lets me whisper to people. But in their mind.
Telepathy?
Yeah, it's like I can.
They'll have like spells for specific names, but yeah, there's cantrips and stuff to like talk to people's heads. Go ahead, you don't have to.
So they can hear what I'm hearing.
Yeah, just do your magic whisper to him. No, I'm assuming it's just to him. Otherwise, it's like, what's the point of the magic?
Giving us free food. So close.
I was just seeing if he's on the level.
You ask in his head if he's on the level, and he knows that you're reading his mind because that's part of the spell description. He goes, "Yeah, I'm on the level. I'm part of the guild, man."
I'm just.
Well, that's not necessarily true that they're on the level if they're in this adventurers guild, because all it is adventurers. But he actually just wants to reward you guys with a free meal.
I tell him, yeah, I'm just checking.
Okay, yeah. A bunch of caterers bring out nice big turkey, some steaks, some like hams, like wonderful like mashed potatoes, and like just banquet of lobsters and all that. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they didn't seduce him as well, Crane. And I guess you also are surprised in character because they did that in character. Anyway, yeah, so you're enjoying this nice meal. And as you're enjoying it, you hear, in the middle of enjoying it, y'all haven't finished eating, you hear some trumpets begin to play. And
It's Owen.
you can rush to finish eating. I don't...
Take my time.
I scarf down the rest of my food.
All right, you're scarfing down your food as you see some very like they're robed in like blue robes with interesting designs on them, and you actually see standing behind them. Take my time eating the. You do not take your time.
Oh no!
You're.
Oh.
I could make you choke on the food, but like I don't want to make a Constitution saving throw, and that's like just the mere chance of you like going down. Like, anyway,
Food is killing us now.
you see that these men are escorting.
Our greatest ally.
Okay, you know what? Sure, he goes to like take his time eating the food, but the stress gets to him, and he begins eating it really fast because. The man being escorted by the blue-robed figures is King Raffin.
Oh.
Standing in his secret adventurers guild. Jaros begins to choke as Tara gives him the Heimlich maneuver. And King Raffin approaches all of you. And I'll introduce... by the way, Das, I'll introduce you when your character joins. I don't know if Spooky has a character. Nobody told me. Anyway.
I don't believe so.
Okay. The stream is live if you want to check that out.
Yeah.
So, King Raffin approaches you as y'all frantically try to eat your food, because you know that this meal might be cut short because the king himself... Who is sworn to...
A little metagaming real quick. What if we give him your old character? Because he's actually a ghost.
Well,
Sure.
We would have to, like, do that next week probably, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, we have the sheet somewhere, so we can just install it. We can do it next week. I'll get
that
it.
way we don't have to, like, make... And we get to use the other dude.
Yeah, okay. Megamine begins to scarf down her food and begins storing it in some, like, I guess, sacks. Just jars. She has lots of jars. She's been storing some food in jars as King Raffin finally begins to speak. All right. Listen, a lot of our adventurers are out of commission. You guys have been performing admirably, even though very few missions have occurred so far. But this is a matter of utmost importance.
Is
And
it more important than food?
Damn it!
I
I hate it
will-
when that happens.
he looks at you and goes, if you can do this, I will comp all of your meals. Just please.
Okay, I want that in writing, but go
Well-
ahead.
Yes, we want that in triplicate too.
He goes, shut the fuck up. My my son.
Listen, food is of great importance too.
He goes, my son Gale. He's missing.
Oh no!
And hey, I totally remembered I accidentally named the son Gale.
Good.
He goes,
Yes.
he was out.
It's like,
He was out doing his studies. How old was Gale? He's pretty young, but fuck, I can't
young
remember.
enough to be Steve.
Yeah, it was. Let me look that up real quick. I have
Young
it
enough
real
to
fast. I just need to know his age real quick. I don't think I said it last time, but
Sorry.
it's fine. We're already at a juncture where I'd edit it out because I need to find this information really fast, and I'm not doing a good job of doing that.
He's older than we think, but younger than we hope.
Yeah,
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if I ever wrote down his name. And like the daughter's like canonically like 14. The son, I guess the son is about 17, 16.
That-
Yeah, I just need that information on hand for the description I'm going to say. My son was out. He was doing an expedition, managing some trade, getting ready for his duties as king when he gets older. The last raven we got from them,
I hope it's not that kid I killed for no reason.
God, I forgot about that. No, you haven't met the
What
king's.
child did we kill?
I killed that one random kid last week for no reason.
Oh, you killed the stable boy.
Stable boy. Okay.
Yeah.
You like
do that?
you bodied him, that nubile, handsome young blonde. Okay,
Child. So much to look for.
my son was out doing studies, and we've lost contact. We know what region he was in. There's an island that something's been going on. He wanted to research it. There's some strange and interesting creatures living there, but he's gone missing, and we believe he's on the island. So I need to send out my most able adventurers to go and get to him, because I don't think sending an army might not be a good idea. I don't think they can come back. My son was on a royal ship. It would be so easy to just turn around, but
That's true. You should probably go find your most able people.
so in order to not stir an uproar, and the nature of his research was very much tied to this guild, I don't want that to go out to the other kingdoms that might get aggressive. So I'm coming to you as both hopefully a friend and your ruler, who you should follow. Please go out and find my son.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like you can do that.
I've found another able-bodied adventurer within the guild who was available, and they would be very useful in joining your party. And he introduces Bjorn, which is Doss's character.
Hmm.
Mm.
So yeah, introduce your character. Like get in. You don't have to do a voice necessarily, but just think angry dwarf.
Yep. I don't think my voice is that low, but I can try.
You don't have to do a low voice.
You can try talking like Pat. He's an angry dwarf.
Exactly.
The angriest.
He's basically you're basically like Gimli on steroids. Yeah, so
Literal fantasy steroids.
yeah, fantasy steroids. Yeah, just introduce yourself.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The king's introducing you to the party.
Ah!
Don't be shy. Your character's not shy.
He's not shy. He really doesn't care what he's doing right now. Like, he's wanting to hurry up and get along with this. Like,
Wanting
make
to get
eye
to the-
contact, and that's literally it. Like, okay, are we gonna
Alright.
do this now?
Just give the sub nod.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you approach the table when the king waves you over, and you look at the party and just kind of fold your arms and nod. Is how I'm imagining this. Like, you don't really say much, and everyone's just kind of
Yeah.
looking at you.
Like, honestly, guys, we're wasting time. Like, I want to get this done.
Got
I'm
sick
tired.
ass rare monsters to kill.
Yep.
And I'm old.
I don't want to be spending all my time looking for this kid when I could be actually out adventuring and doing meaningful things.
Oh yeah, it's called the Jeremiah. Good. Okay. So the king says, "We've loaded up your ship with some provisions. You'll be going on a oceanic journey. So unfortunately, you won't be using the launch ballistae. We don't know the weather over the ocean. So yeah.
You have to put 6 paintings on this one too.
No, it's the same boat. Remember,
Oh.
it's like an all-terrain boat kind of thing.
It's like an ATV.
An ATV.
Yeah, an ATV. Tom walks up, the adventurer from the first adventure. He goes, "Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna bring you on over to the ship. We've made some modifications while we paid Gary to distract you."
Sure.
So he brings you over to the ship. You notice a few changes. The sail now can expand to be more of a functional sail. Yeah,
Okay, so
the
now we're not
Jaripa
just
has.
flying.
Right.
Yeah, it can now function as a boat. This thing is about, like, I want to say, like, maybe bus, like not like a full boat. Remember, it's like also functions as a cart and a plane. So yeah, it's like, think like houseboat sized. And you'll be going on this journey. And he goes, we filled your cabins with rations. You have 4 cabins, each with a bunk bed. And well, I'll just leave you guys to figure that out. And there's also, and he points to the ship, and you see off the front, off the port bow, there is a javelin gun, a spear gun, attached to the
We're
boat.
gonna fire someone after that.
He goes, that is a... So, now that you're getting stronger and more capable, and this is a pretty big job, there might be something big out there. We need to, we've given you a tow cable that'll attach yourself to other it'll easily pierce thick hide and get you attached to whatever if it tries to flee, or if you want to keep up with it to get some attacks in.
Are Leviathans a thing in this world?
Or
Do we have to
what?
worry- Do we have to worry about Leviathans?
Oh, there are massive monsters in D&D. And we'll be getting to those someday. Hint,
Do we have
hint,
to fight-
foreshadow.
Can we fight Cthulhu? That'd be cool.
You're going to be fighting something better. But not today. So, he
Like
brings you to the
Cthulhu?
ship. Enough questions. We need to get the adventure on. Please. Please,
Never mind,
God.
It's my meat dying. It's fine. We gotta play 20 questions.
Gotta fucking talk about whatever the hell y'all are talking about for 20 minutes when we're trying to make a character. Anyway.
The Kuma guy hit us with Raging Demon.
He lets y'all board the ship. You're all aboard, and actually it's being hauled out, being pulled onto a lowering system. There's a platform elevator with pulleys lowering you towards the water. It's tied, well, it's a rope based thing. It's like tied to your boat, and it's lowering down into the water. As you lower down to the water, getting closer and closer, all of you standing on the deck of this rather small but capable boat. The the technician that works on your boat with magic and all sorts of crazy stuff yells at you and is like, "Oh, by the way, I made it strong. Like I enchanted the wood. It's like it's as strong as any iron or steel. It's just small and it still weighs light. So have fun with that. You don't have to worry about the boat getting completely destroyed, but do be careful with it." Megumin shouts out, "Will it stand an explosion?" And all you hear is, "Oh dear God!" as you lower down to the water, you see a structure rising out of the water. It is in fact another ballistae.
Oh my god. Underwater launching.
Your boat lands as this ballistae raises up as the police come down. I imagine there's some kind of gear system that's doing both, and you get strapped to another ballistae. And I just want to hear people's reactions to like getting on another one.
I say, really?
Yeah, Megumin goes to stabilize herself as I'd say your character is well versed in how this works. We have a magic boat that is launched, and it's able to hover in the air for a bit before you can manually lower it. And what that does is it just lets me get you from one place to another without, like, you rent a carriage and you go to this and that. And it's more exciting than, say, getting teleported. So, yeah, that's just how you have a magic boat that can go places and actually magically return in the same path. But it won't do that as you're in the water. You'll have to sail. So the boat launches you, and you fly out into the ocean. It actually launches you over. I guess someone make a nature check, because I want to strut my geology knowledge.
Nature.
I wonder who is good in nature.
I'll check that in later.
Okay, I'll.
Yeah, I love that.
Now I have to look at it. Unbeknownst to the MC, the father is working on this.
That's basically what this is.
Yeah.
It was actually a golf cart with a handgun.
What's in the glove compartment?
It's another gun. Okay, yeah, basically. You get launched over, and I guess Jaros notices there was actually a purpose behind the ballista. It's launching you over a current that's bringing you towards, that's crashing against the mountain. So it's a structure to get over that and into a current that'll lead you away on your boat journey, which I guess would take a couple of days of sailing.
Engineers of this ship are smart.
Right. So you're let's see, where did I put I don't know, I think y'all headed east to the mountain, yeah, from wherever, and yeah, so you're heading further east into the ocean. And what do y'all do while you're on this sailing adventure?
I listened to the classic song "Come Sail Away" by Styx.
And I play the song.
Exactly, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say Iggy's playing it. Iggy's playing "Come Sail Away." Crane like sleeps most of the journey. Y'all have some nice rations.
I'm going to engage myself in some prayer.
All right.
I mean, I'm a paladin, so.
Can I call him a nerd?
You can call him a nerd when you see him walk on water.
Exactly. Who's gonna be laughing then?
Still me, because you're a nerd.
Megumin passes out. I'm sorry, Crane. Anyway, yeah, and what is Das? What is your character doing during this lovely boat ride?
Honestly, he's just probably trying not to throw up. Like, kid you not, like this. Yeah, this stone cold dude doesn't show any expressions except, when he's pissed off.
So
Right,
are you
and-
saying he's a Tissunder?
He's I
think that's how you pronounce it.
I don't think he's a
tsundere?
Yeah, he's not a tsundere.
Yeah,
No, it's a mountain. I get it. It's
Nah,
like you're a mountain dwarf, so like oceans aren't your thing.
Definitely not. Like he hates the water. He
So
just
he's-
wants to be in the woods. Like no.
Right. He's sitting in his cabin trying to avoid getting seasick.
Yeah, and it's so boring because he has nowhere to go. It's like,
Yeah.
what the heck, dude? I'm gonna throw up on everything.
Bjorn is easily one of the toughest people in the adventure, in Adventure Sans Frontier. However, he gets motion sickness very easily.
Oh no.
Yep. And when that happens, he's just trying not to show weakness whatsoever. So you're not gonna see him the entire trip.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you've so nobody said who's bunking with whom, but I'm just gonna go ahead and automatically assume he would have muscled his way into his own room.
Honestly, probably he'd be the first one getting in there.
I think that leaves 2 and 2 for everything else. So yeah.
Yeah.
Literally walking through everyone.
A bunk
Everyone
would
just
train
hold
this
up their
time.
hands and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to talk over these people. That's how they're getting to talk. Okay. Yeah. You begin this sailing journey. There was some rough rapids. Rough seas. There was a storm. I'm not gonna make y'all go through that scene, but the boat was rocking and lightning was bursting forth, and you're as you reach through the clouds, you see a small island in the distance.
Land ho.
I jump off the ship and start swimming towards it.
You are still very far from this island.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got
No, it's
this.
okay. Just make the endurance, make the Constitution check, and the acrobatics check, and the athletics check.
Yeah,
It's fine.
make all those checks. We'll see what happens. Good God! No! Not like this!
What was the other one?
We said acrobatics. Okay, yeah, athletics check. Okay, yeah. Let's see how you actually fare when you're swimming.
Athletics
So
check.
you did a sick flip off the bow of the ship, and you're managing in this sea. Okay. Tara jumps off the ship and begins trying to swim towards this island that's still a few nautical miles away.
How did I spell that wrong?
It's ACRO.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics. He begins swimming towards the island, but after doing this sick, crazy front flip that would have gotten a 10 at the Olympics of the Fantasy Olympics, and
There we go.
being able to manage the salt water and stuff in this thing, you see him actually begin to swim, and he starts not doing great. He's beginning.
Paddling?
He's tuckering out.
Can I sell it though? Can I sell?
You cannot sell drowning. You absolutely fail at selling that you're drowning, and people begin to see terror in your eyes as water begins entering your lungs.
Someone
boy.
should help him.
Someone
Guys,
should
it's
help
fine,
this
guys, I got
man.
this. Guys, I got this. It's fine. Look,
Nautical miles.
that's less than a regular mile, right?
Yeah, this is true.
Jaros dives in after him and begins swimming.
Hey, ocean party,
Crane,
whatever.
please come up with the witty response of, "There's a ladder on the back of the boat."
Can I start playing Ocean Man?
you
No! Don't take me by the hand and lead me to the land.
Please save this person from drowning so we can.
Tara doesn't want your handouts.
Tara wants to die. You won't even get that body back. It's gonna be
There
out.
we go.
Oh, snap. Okay, so yeah, the clouds begin to break as you see the island, and Terra jumps in, begins to drown. Megamine begins conjuring an explosion underwater.
Oh boy.
You see bubbles start to come up as deep underwater there is a large boiling swell as it begins to rapidly expand and blow up in a huge dome, carrying the ship and knocking everyone who jumped into the water, which is about the entire party except for the smarter ones, out into the water as they land on the boat.
Jesus Christ.
I guess someone needs to stabilize the boat as this explosion happened. I guess that job would be up to Bjorn.
Bjorn? But
Or
Maybe I should do it.
Carl could jump and save the day.
What do I roll?
I don't know.
Just roll all the dice.
Or something on
Oh, good night, Crane. She got her explosion in at least. That explains why that happened.
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna say Carl manages to stabilize the boat as it begins to rot, and all the adventurers land on board. Crane is Crane is going to bed. So Megamine is carried down to the hull as she's unconscious from casting her explosion magic. The adventurers continue on their journey for another day. They approach the island and, well, as you're approaching the island, hold on.
It's only a day's ship travel.
No, it's been a couple days.
Point
That-
where we were at.
Oh yeah, it's been a day out into the boat, and y'all jumped out and tried to drown. Also, by the way, the island y'all saw is not the island that was described to you from the reports. Y'all continue on to a journey as you begin to approach the proper island. Fog begins to rise around the boat.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
As you actually Bjorn has a danger sense, and he knows that something's up.
He does. Even though he's been cooped up in his cabin the whole time.
It's like a spider sense. But the thing
Yes, Spidey sense.
When you're that nauseous, you can sense small changes in the air.
Everything.
Bjorny sense.
Oh gosh, yep. That's
40
him.
senses tingling.
Very much
Barbarian
so.
vision.
That sounds kind of weird.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. You see, someone make a perception check as the boat begins to rock from side to side.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Or actually, Iggy makes a perception check. The boat begins to rock side to side, and you notice that it's not the ocean doing it. The waves don't quite match. As you notice 3 creatures climbing up on the side, Iggy.
Oh,
No.
this cannot end well.
I tell people with my mind, with message. It's like, hey, guess what? There's monsters.
Shit's going down. Great.
I guess we should head up to the top.
Yeah, on the top of the boat.
Maybe.
So I guess Iggy tells everyone, hey, this shit's happening.
Yeah, tell Bjorn, because he's not gonna, like... I mean, he's
Send
gonna
out,
feel like something's weird, but he's definitely not gonna go out.
Guess what? Shit's going down.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he goes down and tells all the adventurers in the party.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's head to the top then. See what's causing this commotion.
Okay. Yeah. as you all return to the top of the boat, you see 3 creatures crawl up and land. They are fish-like creatures with 4 arms and beady eyes, and I'm gonna post a picture of them because this is kind of how this arc is gonna go.
What are you looking at? Beady eyes.
Quick staring at me with them big ol' eyes.
Come on, images. Go to Google Images. There we go. Can I just drag this here? No, I can't. Gotta copy it. Son bitch. Some bitch.
Gotta love it.
3 Sahuagin have climbed up. Is that how you say it? Because boy, is that hard to say.
It's S-A-H-A-G-I-N.
It's Sahuagin. So Sahagins. Sahagins.
Waken?
We'll call them.
Weird.
We'll call them Saggies.
Oh, good old
Good name.
They're carrying. Let's see. 2 are carrying tridents, and let's see. Oh shit, that is awesome. And one of them is wearing robes covered in scales, and carrying a strange looking wand that has like kind of looks like a petrified tentacle. And
Petrified tentacle.
let's see, what do they speak? Oh, they just do like weird grunty.
Clicks.
Yeah,
Does that count?
no, they speak a language specifically to their race,
Oh.
so nobody but them speaks it. I don't,
Okay.
unless
I'm
maybe
pretty
you're a
much-
beholder or some shit.
It's like a combination of dolphin and clicking.
So
Yeah.
I pretty much can only talk to Cthulhu.
Yeah, they talk like the stutters from Call of Cthulhu. Like if those people only stuttered and not like ever actually said words.
Nice.
So they join the boat, and it's time to roll initiative.
Oh.
So someone tell her how to make an initiative check, and I didn't even grab my fucking dice.
So
That is-
Great.
I rolled a good initiative check.
You succeeded it.
I didn't. Shit.
Now you know how it feels.
You stole mine.
So just take out the space in between the exclamation point, and then add 2 to that, and that'll be your initiative.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to help her get her shit.
yeah. Sometimes it takes some finagling. Like one thing might be missing, and it's not reading it. We'll get it worked out by next time. But this is how we did it with Crane, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so you rolled initiative 4.
Bruh.
Don't worry, I am legendarily bad at rolling initiative. Like people have rolled 4s and weren't last. like, and I mean like the entire team like went before. Freaking okay. What is their?
So, I mean,
That's intelligence. Do they have any initiative bonuses? I don't think they. Yeah, Dex. A +2.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's.
Yes, check your messages.
Okay.
So we got
Oh.
Tear, and then Jaros, and then you gotta roll all these guys out first. One gonna. Okay, yeah. Then. Yeah, sorry, this takes a second because I have to roll these out. Carl, and then. Iggy, and then. All right. Okay. So first in the order is Terra. Yeah. There are 3 of them. The wizards on the left, and the 2 other have tridents.
One of the trident boys with my shiny new dagger.
And you upgraded that to be +1 already, right? Or how do I add +1? Oh, okay, the damage just goes twice or some shit.
Because that's my sneak attack is the second one.
Oh, right.
People are nearby. But it's just +1 to hit, +1 to damage, right?
Yeah, right. I know they're like talked as super powerful, but fucking. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna make them all 3. All right, you strike the one in the middle, and I'm not even gonna pretend that his armor class is higher than that. He takes a hard hit from your shiny new daggers, and it hurt. It does not look good. This is how you play D&D. Sometimes you don't tell them what the health is. Next in the order is Jaros.
Sorry, just quick and try to hide. God damn it.
You do not manage to hide on the deck of this boat. There's only a wheel, and they just like saw you go right there. Well, there's also a mast, but it's like small. Ooh, that does not hit. Wait.
Oof. Figure.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. They aren't particularly strong. Okay, Jaros takes a swing with his longsword and misses. Next in the order is one of the what did I say they were? No, fuck it. Saggies. Yeah, one of the Saggies' turn is now. Let's see. Oh my god, they all have that? That is awesome.
Oh boy.
And they have another. These guys aren't like super tough, but they've got some shit. Anyway, he's going to
murder them quickly.
Yeah, he's going to take 2 swings at Terra, and he's going to attack. He's going to swing at you with his trident. He rolled. Let's see, what's his fucking plus attack? +3 to hit. Yeah, he rolled a 12 on the trident. And he's going to try, with his many arms, he's going to try to claw you.
Oh.
And, no, he failed that too. What the hell? Alright, so he took 2 swings at Terra, but Terra was nimbly able to dodge them. Next in the order is Carl.
One of them got. I'll swing the one that got hit before.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, that's a 10.
What's your modifier?
18 total.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Roll damage.
Rolling. Oh shit.
You are sitting on the creakiest chair I've ever heard.
I'm so sorry. Get 3.
I'm just counting the hours of editing.
9 damage.
Okay. You strike him with that, and he's looking pretty bad, but he's still standing. Next in the order is Iggy.
Okay, so our tridents made out of metal.
God damn it. Actually,
Because if they
It looks
are,
like they're made of like wood.
honestly, yeah, like usually for like a person you'd expect metal, but these are made of like bone and coral.
Like coral.
Yeah. Carved out from the ocean.
So you're saying they don't have any metal on them?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Metal's not super readily available in the ocean.
This is true.
I guess I'll just
Not
I guess
exact.
I'll just attack.
All right.
I don't know who I'm attacking.
Well, you didn't attack any of them. You took a swing at one of them, but they were able to avoid it. Next in the order. I was waiting for this specific one to have this spell, even though they all have it.
Sounds bad.
They have all sorts of magic. They're going to cast... Well, they don't... Okay, so the Seguin Priest starts waving its arms in an interesting mantra, and as its two top arms touch both sides of its temple. And let me check the messages real quick.
I'm not good at intelligence saves. Oh no.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because none of you sense the fact that it's trying to communicate with you as you feel the boat take a hard hit and shake.
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez, that doesn't spell well for us.
And
I guess.
there's got to be an appendix thing for this, but the boat begins to shake. I want y'all to make a dexterity check to keep your footing.
All of us?
Yeah, DOS, just type in the command for just exclamation roll and 20, and we'll add your dex modifier to it.
Cutting through the cracks.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
You have to put a space.
Space between the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think these are necessarily in... Okay, there's one.
Like that. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice. So, 18.
All right. Yeah, you all... Jaros, doesn't keep his footing. It was a very, very large hit on the boat as you feel it rock. Jaros falls into the water. And Jaros, as you fall to the water, you get a glimpse of what's beneath the waves.
Roll for perception.
Yeah, roll for perception. Because, it's salt water and... Okay, yeah. You look, and it is a very large, 20 feet long shark.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Big
yes,
old-
yes.
Kill the
Big
hell out of
boy.
Oh boy, my favorite soft-skinned friend.
Yeah. And I guess...
that. Yeah.
Guess I gotta roll initiative for the shark.
No, you don't. It's okay.
Usually, if it's something that's coming in, it goes at the bottom of the initiative for a
Oh,
while.
yeah, fair enough. Because that means they're going to be going real soon. All right. Next in the order is the weakened trident-wielding monster, and I have to turn back to that fucking page. Give me a minute. I wish I wrote down the page number when I wrote down the name. Good thing it's mostly in alphabetical order. Mostly. They mostly come out of water. Mostly. Damn land sharks. Haven't made y'all fight street sharks yet.
Street sharks.
Can we fight the extreme dinosaurs?
There are dinosaurs in D&D. Yes, we can, but not yet. All right. So,
Man, that show's great.
he's going to try to do a multi-attack on Iggy, He's gonna okay. First, he's going to swing his trident at you. Where did I put my d20? Shit. There it is. You rolled a 17. Actually, 18. 18.
Do I roll like a save index or something?
No, it's your AC.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, that makes sense.
What's your AC?
Oh, my AC.
Yes.
My AC 16.
Okay, yeah, he stabs you real good with this trident.
I was looking.
Dang.
Fucking forgot where it was.
Must be a strong weapon.
Well, that's the funny thing is that it says like if used with 2 hands, but I said these guys have 4 hands.
4 hands.
Why does it say? Okay, I'm just gonna.
Put it in a box.
What is happening? What are you guys doing? This is the most distracted one we've had so far. Fucking ask your AC and you wait.
Because I forgot where it was.
He does. Let's see. Now it says on damage that it's actually 5d8. I'm pretty merciful. These guys aren't that strong. So he's going to do 2d8. I can't ignore the 4. Oh my god. Pretty much a hobo crit. He rolled 15 damage.
Ow. Woof.
Okay, so yeah, you take 15 damage and he's going to swing his hand at let's see. He's going to swing at Carl.
Oh boy.
With his but he misses.
Ah.
Next in the order is the shark. Do I have to really flip back that? I need to grab. I'm gonna grab some bookmarks. Damn it! Hold on. This is some bullshit. This book is huge. And where are they? Motherfucking got them. Mark this page. Damn you. And they actually have rules for attacks for even like regular ass animals. Wow, you can even fight a swarm of rats. That's crazy. Let's see here. Hunter shark. Okay. It's going to bite Jaros.
Oh boy.
But don't worry, he rolled pretty bad. 8.
8. That I compared to my 18.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, yeah, the shark tries to turn around and bite you, but due to its size, its mouth just kind of moves you to the side. You're still outside of the boat, not far, and it swims around to go for another pass. Next in the order is Terra.
How do we want to split it up? Who wants shark duty?
I think I'm gonna have to do shark duty.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Okay. If he needs backup, I can help.
Attack the
I think
thing
he
that's
has
talking
ranged
to the
attacks,
shark.
right?
Yeah.
So I think it would be best if Iggy took some shots at the shark.
How would I do that?
If
Like
it's in the
con-
water, it's the shark's in the water, right?
Yeah, but do I call a shark a bitch? Does he even take any damage from that?
Can you call a shark a bitch?
Understand the concept of
That's
bitches?
a good question.
I don't think I could use vicious mockery on him. Too dumb.
If you're trying to, yeah,
With
it
that
won't
lightning.
hit a shark. Plus, they don't speak anything.
Also-
Mm.
Well, what about hitting him with that lightning?
Or you mean
You-
like
Can you
That would
control
also
weather?
kill me, wouldn't it?
No,
Oh,
I do have-
well, here's the thing.
Water.
And it is salt water. Well, here's the thing. Actually, you don't have spell shaping. But on top of that,
I have Thunderwave though.
Thunderwave is fine, I guess.
Thunderwave would
That's
hit
like
us
my
all.
only ranged thing besides Vicious Mockery and Heat Metal.
Yeah,
Oh, and Haze Laughter.
yeah, you can do a Thunderwave, and I bet these fuckers are weak to lightning. Also, the post that I made proved worthless.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
I'm gonna attack the caster.
All right. Hold on as I turn the page back to the casters. Fucking big book. I need like one of those velvet things that are in a Bible. God dang it. God dang it. This is so embarrassing. My dick is all on stream and nobody's watching.
Oh.
Exposed.
All
Is
right.
it really being exposed?
17. Yeah, you hit the caster and 17 damage. They do not look great.
And desperately trying to find a hiding spot.
All right. No, you don't find a hiding spot on this boat. All right. Yeah, you struck the wizard pretty hard. I would say she's knocked back. She's not doing her arm motions and obviously controlling that shark, but the shark is still in the area.
All right.
So many people have been talking to me. I might just release this in MP3 format. Yeah, which I should do anyway. Yeah. What was
My
doing?
turn, right?
Yeah, it's Jaros's turn.
All right. This is incredibly unfortunate.
So you swimming in the water, swing your longsword at what exactly?
The shark.
The shark swam away.
Oh, he did. I guess I'm just I'm gonna try and make my way back up to the top then.
Let's say you didn't do that stupid thing. I guess I didn't describe it well enough. You want to make it an athletics check to swim back to the boat?
Yeah.
Swung the sword as a you better run.
Yeah, that's it. It was a political decision.
Power move.
Makes
So-
sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, you're able to swim back to the boat.
Okay, good.
I wouldn't say you're up and ready for combat yet, but you're up and clinging to the side and out of the
Okay.
water from the shark.
Getting my bearings.
All right. Now is one of the saggies. He's gonna. I mean, honestly. Oh, hey, there's the post-it note that didn't work. Fuck you.
Get rid.
All right. He's actually gonna start waving his arms.
I'm
And
gonna start kicking, and I'm gonna walk towards them, and whatever happens, happens.
yeah, he starts waving his arms, and you see the fin of the shark begin to approach the boat, or begin to turn around. Next in the order is Carl, if he's alive.
Scale dudes, they're still around, right?
One heavily injured.
Yeah, one. There's two that are pretty injured. We're still fighting the fish. Unfortunately, Carl has come down with a serious case of scurvy over the course of this boat. In a matter of only a few days. It's really impressive.
Someone should give him a reward.
I swing at one of the heavily injured guys.
All right, you swing at the most injured one.
That's a 9.
15.
Okay, and that hits. Roll your damage.
Rolling.
Keep rolling, rolling.
6. 14.
All right, yeah, you strike down one of the trident wielding fish monsters, and it goes down. Next in the order is Iggy.
Okay, I'm gonna thunder wave the shark.
Bring up the spell. Bring up the spell description. Yeah. Thunder Force swoops out from you. Cube. Push 10 feet away from you. Half as much damage. In addition, secure objects are
Everyone rolling?
Well, I guess it's up to me. Because the shark is like in water, and it's a cube, and I don't remember the range. I thought the range was like just around them, but
It's 15 feet for Mickey.
okay, he can cast it 15 feet away.
Mickey.
Yeah. Hmm.
So it's 15 feet around.
Okay, 15 feet around Iggy. He casts Thunder Wave, dealing 5 damage to the fishmen. It doesn't quite reach the shark though.
Ah,
Damn.
Yeah, that shark. I mean, it's a shark. It's fast. That thing has a speed of like 60 in water. Because like think Jaws.
Yeah.
yeah, but when you're fighting at 6 seconds at a time,
Yeah, but each 6. Well, trust me, it's more than 15 feet away from the bow of the boat, or where you're standing on the boat. The
Yeah.
boat might not be 15 feet large, but it's
His character.
yeah.
Shoot it with our sick javelin thing?
That's an idea. Next in the order is actually the wizard. It's going to. It casts. Well, it can't use healing word on that dead guy, can it?
It can. They can try.
fucking roll 20 and bring back to life. So actually, don't do that.
No, the NPCs don't get that. It's going to cast Hold Person.
I've got that one, I think.
It's a hug.
Let's see. Spell Hold Person. Will that do it? Yay! Choose a humanoid that you see in range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. And it's for a minute. It's gonna cast that on Terra. So make a wisdom saving throw. What's the DC on that? I guess it'd be in the monster's description, huh?
Yes, if not, it's 8 plus 2 plus wisdom.
Okay, it's it's 12 plus 4, bud.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it casts Hold, and I'm gonna say, I mean, the description here, they're bound, so I'm gonna say like shadowy tentacles start to arise and tie you up.
Ew. Get these off of me.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna at least give you one attack. Don't leave quite yet. Did I even put you in the fucking... Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna say next in the order is actually Bjorn, who's been standing back because he's been getting motion sickness. Because I totally forgot to add you to the initiative.
It's okay.
I'll give you two. I'll give you 2 attacks.
Who's building up his energy?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
It's got
Chakra.
Shit. All that time I was like, why are you trying to leave? I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So roll a d20, and you have two targets, the wizard and a trident-wielding one. And your strength modifier is 4, so that's 12. I'm going to say you swing at the priestess, and that's actually going to hit. And you do... a battle axe does how much? She has d12 plus 6. So type in exclamation point roll space d12.
Well, it would be 1d12.
One d12 plus 6.
I don't know if it does plus 6, but you can try that.
+4. But yeah.
On her sheet it says plus 6. She has a strength of 4, but she also has modifiers for attack because of...
Oh, she.
Well, either way, you charge in and swing your battle axe at the wizard, taking its head clean off, and you get a second attack because I'm an idiot.
Fiend.
Let's see. Actually, at this level, you're almost able to actually attack twice in a round. When I think about it, but yeah, roll. Do that again. Roll a d20. 11. So this is going to be a 15. And wait a minute, that's not the one I was looking at. 12. Yeah, you hit the other one. Roll 1d12 plus 6. Okay, yeah, you hit the trident wielding one. I don't know why my chest hurts right now. You take a chip off his arm, but he's still standing strong. Next in the order is Carl.
Okay, I'm going to swing at the other injured guy.
All right, the wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wizard just died, right?
Oh yeah, shit, we killed the wizard.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Damn it, it's getting late. You guys have destroyed my focus. Anyway, yeah, you're swinging at the last remaining fighter.
Yeah.
And he was when you struck him before, he stopped casting his shark spell.
Well then, I rolled a 16. Plus 6 to that.
Yeah, okay, you hit.
Yeah, I hit.
These guys actually aren't particularly tough, they just hit hard.
15 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. You hit him, and he's shook really bad. And let's see, he's got 5 health left. Let's see, he's at 33. It's y'all were coming out of a storm, right? Is what I said.
Yeah.
So the boat's a bit wet and dripping, and plus there was the explosion happened a different day. But yeah, so blood is still like kind of running down the sides of the boat, especially of like these fish people, since you cut off one of their heads, and fish blood way more attractive to a shark. So it takes its turn. It's still around. I'm not going to say it swims off because it's not interested, because it still is, but it doesn't seem to want to attack anything yet. I'll say it pokes the boat, but it's not ramming it. So no saves need to be made. Next in the order is, Terra, but oh yeah, the wizard died, so you're unbound.
Shit shook. Exactly. Hey.
Yo.
Off this fucking. Fire off an arrow at the last guy.
Wow. Yeah, your bow. I forgot your bow does like stupid ass damage. Anyway, yeah, you fire an arrow and it just dome rocks him. His head flies back. His head shoots back and looking up and just falls over. And yeah, you've got 3 dead fish people on your boat and a giant shark. But you're out of combat.
Hey, but does this shark mean food?
This shark means a ton of food.
Yeah.
Maybe you might not be able.
Cake.
Y'all might not be able to hold all of it, but you'll be able to hold a ton of it.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
God dang it! Why did I don't even know how that reference didn't even cross my mind, and it's like the most tired reference in the. All right. Okay, yeah, y'all still have the shark swimming around. I'm gonna say it's not. It doesn't know what's on top of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like expecting anything, so y'all can do what you will.
Okay.
And you'll be able to attack it until it's you get the first attack off, and then it knows something's up.
All right. So I'm gonna perform a little bit of a spicy action.
Oh yeah?
Unless I'm still getting my footing.
No, you're good.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna jump off the boat and stab the shark with my sword.
Oh, can
What I'm
I
going to
hit his
attempt
sword?
to do.
Can I hit his sword?
Or we just shoot with our bows.
I don't have a bow.
Or we
Y'all-
jump off the boat.
Iggy has a
use
bow. I have a
shark
short,
grapnels.
long.
Okay. I will let you do that attack.
Probably
Jeez.
gonna have to do some checks.
And I will let Iggy can ignite it. It's a spell, and yeah, you'll have to do. Well, you have advantage. It's not expecting someone to dive on top of it. It has really good senses within the water, not without.
Yep.
I do 9.
Okay, you heat. Let's see. You're heating the sword that he's holding, but I want to say it's fine.
Yes.
You know what?
I got gloves
Sword-
on.
Yeah, he's wearing gloves, and on top of that, the sword and the hilt are 2 separate pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you jump in with a heated sword that'll deal an extra 9 damage when you strike the shark. Roll advantage
Okay.
on your attack.
Okay. Attack. Long sword. Oh, baby.
That's good. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
And you have advantage, so roll another one and we'll add that attack to it. Right, because when you have damage, you roll another d8.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, because you get double the dice, but not. Okay, so 6 plus 7 plus 9 will be your damage.
And then I'm gonna actually cast Divine Smite too.
Okay. Good God.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
That's what I call play of the game.
I am going to do some math, some simple addition, even though I'm a geologist and that is just not in my job description. 36, 40. You jump in with this heated blade and stab this shark. And no one's made an attack on the shark yet, so yeah, it has full health. And it gets struck, and it is startled, and it begins to swim frantically in circles around the boat, carrying you along. I'm sure you're holding onto the sword. It is, in fact, you've cut a big, deep gash into it, and and you can tell with your burning sword, you've burnt a lot of the meat in this shark.
Ooh. Does anybody like rare shark?
Crispy. I do.
Ooh, me.
Okay.
You wanna attack it next, Yarn? Or I can.
I mean, honestly, there's no way he's getting into the water. I mean, he's,
Okay, I do have to mention the shark will get a turn. I guess not quite attack of opportunity, or does it? because you're just kind of attacking it outright. But no, it didn't see you coming. Right.
Well,
Never.
Well, here's the thing. Did Jaros ever get injured?
I don't think I did.
Okay, good, because it has advantage on any attack when you're injured. Yeah, it's real shit. But okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna say it takes. Yeah, it took its turn swinging around the boat. So you guys are still on the boat. On the boat with.
It's a ghost.
Haunted.
It's a ghost shark.
I'm so sorry. That's my mom outside.
She's vacuuming.
Nah, she's using the hose or something.
That's a weird sounding hose.
You might want
In the
to.
basement. I'm like right beside it.
Oh, those things that aren't in Texas. So
Yeah,
I
you
have no
guys don't
concept of how
water in
them.
Texas.
Canadian.
We have water. We just don't have basements. We take on our tornadoes. We take our tornadoes on head on.
That-
Fucking.
That's
Yep.
not a good idea.
Okay. The shark is swimming around frantically. You guys are standing on top of the boat. And I just wanted to mention it is a very large shark, and you'll have a javelin. Y'all have had
Can I
this.
get the javelin too?
The shark took its turn, so one of y'all can use the javelin to shoot it. Because it's frantic and it's swimming. You have Jaros on top of it, and it might start swimming away on its next turn. Okay.
Oh
Dude, I
gosh.
got this.
This one's got 8. I would assume it's also made of metal.
The javelin is
Yeah.
made of metal. So you're gonna jump into the water too?
Yeah.
Well, it's Iggy is using the javelin, so make a ranged attack. Don't worry, he won't. He'll only hit Jaros if it's a critical fail on his check. For
Okay.
a ranged attack. So roll a d20 and add your dex modifier if you have. I don't think you have like a ranged weapon. So yeah.
Oh, am I doing that?
Yes, you're using the
okay.
javelin. God damn it.
So what was I doing again?
You're throwing the javelin.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Make a ranged attack check that's a d20 plus dexterity.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I was. I wasn't sure what to type.
Understandable.
And then my dex. Let me scroll up. My dex is +4. So that's 18.
Okay, yeah. You fire this tow cable, and I'm gonna say, let's see, it does 3d8 damage.
Okay.
Because it is, it's a big freaking, it's a cannon that shoots a spear out.
Mm.
A big fat, like, barbed spear. It's a tow cable. Alright, yeah, you fire this tow cable, it lands below Jaros. And it's a good enough check that even if it was swimming around, yeah. Yeah, you take out this shark, it begins to float to the surface as you shot, like, this flaming missile at it. And, you notice that the top, I guess the side that Jaros stabbed in would probably be the same side that's facing the boat.
Mm.
And the javelin just like scorched that side. Like you damaged a lot of meat on this creature, but you're able to reel it. Since it's a javelin, you're able to reel it into the boat or next to the boat.
Well, dinner's done.
Awesome.
All right. Okay. Yeah, and so y'all got a bunch of shark. Y'all can make it into meat. I don't know if there's a cooking.
Tonight we will eat a shark.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some that's already.
Well, here's the thing. It's a 20-foot shark. Y'all destroyed half of it, but like y'all weren't even going to be able to carry half of it. Like,
Yeah,
This
we
is
were.
like Oregon Trail.
I mean, like this boat.
Yeah,
I would say this boat, like, just weighted and stuff. Like it's small, but it probably has like its levitation magic and stuff as contingencies to keep it from tipping just like easily, because that thing's probably built like an SUV version of boats.
Yeah.
So when you pull this 20-foot shark on this like houseboat sized boat, it doesn't like tilt or anything, and you're able to bring the shark on and cut out some meat. All right, so y'all have a ton of shark meat, and y'all are making your way to the island. Do y'all want to stop here or keep going?
I don't really have to sleep anymore because summer is a thing.
Okay.
So if everybody else is able to keep going,
yeah.
but if not, we can stop it right here.
Yeah, this ran late enough for this section. There's one more enemy we could fight as we approach the island, and we could stop it there.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. You guys carve up a bunch of meat. Y'all store it in your rations that are, filled with salt and stuff to keep it from spoiling on your journey. But yeah, I'm sure y'all have like magic ice and shit. Somebody has magic ice powers. I'm sure of it.
Statistically.
can someone?
Yeah,
recommend
just
a
statistically.
refrigerator?
They don't have access to Freon yet? They're getting there.
Ah.
They're getting there. Not really. They have Steam though.
Someday.
Let's see. Where did I put it? Okay, you can leave now.
Okay, just take a nap, like Crane.
Yeah, you're at this point. It's the next day. Everyone's actually replenished. Yeah, I can't wait to have you next Wednesday. We'll figure out that sheet thing, and I will definitely
yeah.
remember your turn next time.
Yeah, you can send me a message. I can help you out.
Yeah. Believe me, we work tireless long hours to get cranes working, so we'll do a ton of work. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that. Bjorn, after a long night of y'all just having this shark feast dinner, and I don't know, what did y'all do with the bodies of the soggies?
Mixed
Throw
it
'em
in
on
with
the
the shark meat.
I don't know.
I think-
Calamari like appetizer?
Yeah, sure, you
I'd say,
use...
like we just toss them overboard, but I mean, if we want to eat them,
I don't
Fish
think
is
You
there's...
can always make it chum.
Fish or fish?
It's for
You also
hunting
loot them.
parties.
See if they have anything cool.
Second set of arms, way of the shark.
Unless their like skin is poisonous or something.
There's nothing in there that says that. I think they're perfectly eatable, and they're not human enough that it's cannibalism. Like, if a human ate an
Yeah.
elf, there'd be some problems.
Yeah.
But
Anything is
Yeah,
brave enough.
these guys are fancy monsters.
They're
So,
completely different, like
It-
genus.
so y'all have like this wonderful dinner of like, I guess like fried chunklets of soggies that y'all were able to salvage, and just big shark steaks as an entree, and
And we're making skewers with bits of their.
yeah, and like just like all the protein and like lovely fats from the lovely fried soggy, and eating like whatever fat was on this 20-foot shark. Bjorn has like gotten really tired and is sleeping in. It is the next morning. Yeah, so it is the next morning. Megamine and Bjorn are sleeping in. The sun is rising as you're approaching through the fog. You have a general idea of where this island is. And let me set up this scenario, because this monster is pretty interesting.
Interesting.
Every time I turn through the pages and get to the page of the monster I've been looking forward to for the entire campaign, I get excited, but I'm like, not yet. Not yet. It'll actually be the next one. It'll be after the conclusion of this quest. Oh yeah, no, it'll be an entire quest. It'll actually be like an entire sub-campaign. Like more than one day, kind of like this one. All right. You you look into the water and you see a bit of it glowing, and you see further off another glow, and you start to see this figure spinning around the boat in a very fast manner. There doesn't seem to be any shape of it, but this light gleaming off of it. It's forming like a yeah. It's glowing to the point where there's like a circle of light around everyone, and boy, I remember reading. Okay, and y'all are standing at the bow of the boat. Who's doing what as you manage this boat? There's, tying the sails and, piloting the boat. Yeah.
Decals on.
So who's Captain Marvelous?
I'm
not particularly good for anything other than like spotting things.
Okay, so you'll be like the lookout, like sentry,
Yeah.
looking for
Is it that
land,
dude
looking
on,
for
like, on the top of that one thing?
right. You'll be the guy who's on the mast,
Crow's nest, yeah.
the crow's nest.
I'm on the ship's wheel.
All right.
Makes sense. I think it makes sense
And,
for Terra to be like doing the sales and stuff, considering
Yeah, and
dexterity is probably the highest.
yeah, and I would say not to make assumptions of your character, but you're probably like just like stringing up a tune, a sailing tune, in the morning, kind of lightly, not trying to wake people up, but stringing along in your
Some
thing.
shanties.
You're going to you all see this light moving around. It doesn't seem like a threat until
Until it is.
let's see. It's going to. And by the way, all of your health is returned. This is the next day as you're sailing
Okay.
through this thick fog.
Fully rested.
Yeah. After a big ass shark meal. Ooh, that is gonna hit. Your AC is like 17, right, Iggy?
I agree.
Ignacio.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say it hits you. It's going to do. Okay. It's going to do 13 damage.
That is rough.
Or,
Iggy.
He's muted.
God damn it. This is gonna take forever.
This is incredibly unfortunate.
This is incredibly unfortunate for the guy who edits these. Iggy takes 13 damage as a creature made entirely of water extends from the ocean and strikes at his back.
oh boy. I
Jeez.
love elementals.
Elementals.
I haven't had an elemental yet.
Something.
Okay.
What to do.
We rolling initiative?
That's a good question because that's what's strange about this. I'm just going to. Okay, so I'll describe an aspect of this creature to help with the understand the situation.
Mm-hmm.
The water weird, which I should post a picture of since I'm doing that this campaign, is entirely invisible when in water.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Great.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, I had to help my girlfriend with something real quick.
Okay, let
It's
me.
alright.
I'll post a picture of the water weird because, well, if y'all looked at the stream, you'd know the name of this little arc of the campaign.
Misclick.
Yes, welcome back.
I'm glad I can just copy and paste images since I have the desktop client. It doesn't do great with GIFs, but it like any image is good enough. So that's a water weird. Oh, and I got the glowing right. I just kind of made up the glowing just to have like an interesting thing going on instead of the water attacks you.
Thankfully, it is glowing.
It does glow a bit when it's out of the water. So when it approaches out of the water, you can see it. So,
So was Iggy singing that, or Iggy was singing? And
Iggy was playing his lute, just strumming a tune, and it jumped out of the water and struck his back. And I don't remember how much HP he has. He'll probably keep track of the damage. Hopefully, he took 13 damage, and you get pushed forward as this thing scratched your back. And I'm gonna do this kind of freelance initiative. So you all saw this creature. Everyone was more or less working hard and like noticed the lute stop playing because they were focused on the situation, navigating through this fog. So y'all need to come up with a plan.
Make sure that I can.
So you're a paladin, right? You can't like learn any lightning shit.
I don't believe I have any lightning spells learned currently. So.
Damn.
Is there any like
Too bad.
stuff on the ship of the deck?
Any what?
Loose stuff like a bucket or something I can pick up.
Yeah, there's buckets in the ship. You can go and get it. You're not like in combat per se.
I made that I can like pick up and throw to a corner of the ship and see if it's just sound based.
Okay, you throw a bucket at the railing of the ship, making a large enough sound. You hear some sloshing, and you see the creature emerge at the end of the ship, peeking out curiously. You'll have a brief moment to react.
Okay.
So y'all can take one action.
One action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Collectively or each?
I'm gonna say like one action for the whole party. But y'all need to like discuss and decide what you would do. We're gonna do this like plan style.
I do have identify.
The what?
Identify.
Identify. All right, and that's a spell.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Let's see. I can check creatures on here, right?
Yeah.
If you do it through PMs, it gives you all the.
Okay.
Just in the thing, it'll tell you.
I'll read it out to you then.
Stats.
All right. You identify it. It is a water weird, a strange creature that guards. It's an elemental guardian bound to specific water-filled locations. It let's see. Using its coils to crush any creature other than its summoner, and those its summoner declares as off limits. When slain, it just becomes a pool of water. Has no concept of good or evil.
Okay.
Good to know.
And okay, make a. Well, you have identified. Does that tell? Pull. You know, I'm going to pull up the spell identify, just to make sure how much I can say. Because I feel like giving you everything about it. Choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. So are you gonna? Are you gonna? Okay, you can run up and touch it and cast this, but it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
That just.
Sure, I'll take a chance.
Damn, this actually this spell is fucking expensive. But I'm not doing spell costs. That's dumb and boring. So you'll run up and touch it?
Yeah.
Is it okay, so the creature goes to investigate the bucket and looks over the bow, and Iggy runs up and reaches out his hand into the water. His hand goes through the water, and he casts his spell, and it identifies to him what it is. And let's see, you learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If this Item was created by a spell. You learn the spell which created it. It was created with a summoning magic that appears to be coming from the island, like far off, some kind of powerful.
Long
Dang.
Yeah. And properties and how to use them. Okay, yeah. I'll say since it's how to use them and you're basically touching a spell, you learn everything about the spell. So, it is an elemental creature that doesn't require air, food, or sleep. It is resistant to fire, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and any non-magical attacks, and it is immune to poison. Conditional immunities, exhaustion, blah 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 blah. That's not going to come into play. It has. Oh wow! I was actually bullshitting when I thought it just heard sounds. No, it has blind sight. So yeah, it's Daredevil style. It hears stuff. It is a creature that is completely invisible in water, and it is water bound, meaning the water weird dies if it leaves the water to which it is bound, or if that water is destroyed.
Well, guys, we got.
Where's Megumin's
the
explosion
ocean.
magic when you need it?
I know, right?
Could have blown the water out of the water.
Do any of y'all have like? Do any of y'all have like? Oh my god! I can't say it because I'm the DM. That's the best plan I've ever heard. Megumin's asleep, and her player's not here to control her, but only if someone else could somehow control her.
Possession magic.
Use Shikimaru's shadow position.
God.
I want to edit it so it doesn't sound like my idea, and I'll just cut this part out. I would love like Iggy charms Megumin and makes her cast it.
Oh my god.
And her,
I
like
can do that.
it and like she's sleeping, so I don't think she has a resist.
Mm-hmm.
And like she would just fall back asleep for another day. Like
Fuck.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, okay. So for the audio, describe your plan.
I'd like to charm Crane so I can use her explosion magic.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah, cast the spell charm. Okay, charm person, first level enchantment. Duration an hour. You charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw, and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. So, it doesn't have that, obviously. She's asleep. Yeah, you guys are at least friendly acquaintances, or work buddies.
You have now gained that social link level.
Oh my god, and guess what?
Megumin will now die for you.
Okay, if the item was created with the spell, okay, yeah, you know what? You charm Megumin, and she goes into like a sleepwalking state. And she stands up. She's actually still within the boat. She can cast with a range. And you see the front of the boat where the water weird was. You see bubbling within the water as a large explosion swells up again in the boat. Everyone in the boat is like shaken. I would actually say that he's in a food coma, but he fell off his bed and on his face. Bjorn, like he fell off the bed and he's like on the floor sleeping. And the whole boat just shakes as this giant explosion erupts from the water as like steam shoots up from this orb. And you see the water weird where it was. You see it fly into the air and just turn into just small droplets of rain as it falls over the boat.
Can we catch them droplets?
You can catch them, but they're just water.
I'm just gonna drink it.
Right?
All right.
Drink your dead enemies.
Well, that was easy.
You get the water that splashed onto the sail, and it starts like going down the sail as it's stripping down, and you like drink it. Tara drinks it as a victory. Cast,
What?
why do you what?
When I meant to put cast one, roll 1d8, but apparently I cast Animate Dead.
Oh
I
wow!
can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that. All right, yeah, and the water weird is defeated. As you look in the distance, you see. Yeah, okay, Jaros approaches
It
the
just gets into
sail.
my eyes.
And yeah, it just like pours on his eyes and he doesn't quite get it to his mouth. And
No, I'm gonna try again at least.
I
I
think,
turned it
alright.
really fucking creepy. Please don't do this anymore.
I don't even know what's fucking
Okay.
happening anymore. I'm just like zoned out.
Oh, you missed some great shit. Don't worry, I'll release it. Yeah, alright, yeah, Iggy's successful in drinking from the sail where the water weird hit and trickled down. Yeah, and the boat remains pretty stable as you do it. And you look into the distance. Actually, I would say like the explosion created enough heat from like the steam rising up. There's like a ton of mist around, but like it parted a lot of the fog. Like as the steam shot up, it cut through the fog, and kept rising because it was really hot. And you see a break a bit in the fog as you see in the distance briefly the shoreline and a small little cabin as you approach the island.